Hi students, today I am going to explain about Cannizaro reaction. It is an organic reaction in which non-enolizable aldehydes react in presence of strong alkali like sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide to form primary alcohol and sodium salt of carboxylic acid. So what is non-enolizable aldehyde? Aldehyde which does not contain alpha hydrogen. Aldehydes which are lacking alpha hydrogens. Alpha hydrogens are those which is attached to alpha carbon. Here you can see we have taken the example of formaldehyde. Here 2 moles of formaldehyde which is non-enolizable. Non-enolizable means which lack alpha carbon. Here you can see there is no alpha carbon in formaldehyde. So this is non-enolizable aldehyde. Non-enolizable aldehydes undergo condensation in presence of strong base, that is sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, to give primary alcohol and sodium salt of carboxylic acid. So this is formaldehyde, 2 moles will give methanol and sodium methanoate. So even we can take an example of benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde also does not contain alpha hydrogen. It is non-enolizable aldehyde and 2 moles of benzaldehyde in presence of strong base. Let's take example of KOH, that is potassium hydroxide. So here one molecule is giving alcohol, one molecule is given acid. So here one molecule, that is benzaldehyde, will give benzoic acid. So here potassium salt is there. This potassium salt of carboxylic acid will get, and the benzyl alcohol. So this is alcohol and this is acid. Here you can see one molecule is giving acid. Here oxygen is added, and here one more molecule is given alcohol. Here hydrogens are added. So here a Cannizaro reaction is also called as oxidation reduction reaction. So one molecule is oxidized and another molecule is reduced. Oxidized to acid and reduced to alcohol. So this is Cannizaro reaction, and let's see the mechanism. It involves 2 steps. One is hydroxide ion transfer or nucleophilic attack, and the second step, hydride ion transfer. So these are the 2 steps involved in the Cannizaro reaction. So now we'll see one by one. So first step, that is hydroxide ion transfer or nucleophilic attack. So now let's take the example of formaldehyde, and even you can try with the benzaldehyde example. This is non-enolizable aldehyde. What is first step? Hydroxide ion transfer. So hydroxide ion is a nucleophile, so it is also called as nucleophilic attack. So where this hydroxide ion will attack? So always in the carbonyl carbon is electron deficient and oxygen is electron rich, and this is the site for electrophile and this is the site for nucleophile. Now the hydroxide ion will attack electron deficient carbon. So and you will get, so here the electrons are taken by oxygen, so you will get negative charge and hydrogen, and here the hydroxide ion will attack. So this is the first step involved in the Cannizaro reaction. And what is the second step? That is hydride ion transfer. So let's see how hydride ion will transfer. So this is another aldehyde molecule. So now this electrons will come here, and now this hydrogen will take up the electron and will go as a hydride ion. Hydride means it is H minus. Hydrogen which is having electrons. And when hydride ion attacks electron deficient carbon, this electron will go here. And finally you will get H C double bond O. So this hydride is going, so H, that is acid, plus here hydride is transferred to another molecule of aldehyde. So we will get HCH3O minus. So now this is the second step, and the third step is proton transfer. So where the proton will come? So this acid will form a salt. So here we have used sodium hydroxide. It will form sodium salt. And this H plus ion, attack the electron rich oxygen. So we will get CH3OH. So this is alcohol, and this is acid, that is sodium salt of carboxylic acid. So this is third step. So this is the first step, nucleophile will attack. So in the second step, hydride ion will transfer. So this hydrogen will go with the electron. This is hydride ion will attack the electron deficient carbon. And in the third step, proton will transfer from the acid to the alcohol. And acid will get converted to salt, that is sodium methanoate. This is sodium methanoate, which is salt, and alcohol is CH3OH. This is methanol. So in Cannizaro reaction, we will get two products. One is alcohol, especially it is a primary alcohol, and a sodium methanoate or sodium salt of carboxylic acid. It involves three steps. One is hydroxide ion transfer, second one is hydride ion transfer, and the third one is proton transfer. And here two enolizable aldehyde will undergo reaction. You can see one aldehyde will undergo oxidation and another molecule of aldehyde will undergo reduction. So one molecule of aldehyde oxidized to give acid, and the other molecule will give reduced to give alcohol. So this is Cannizaro reaction. It is a reaction between two non-enolizable aldehyde in presence of strong base to give alcohol and sodium salt of acid.